morning, woodworkers or YouTubers. This is my name's Randy Zimmerman. This is my first YouTube video, and I was going to start out by I've been doing woodworking now for pretty much all my life. I've been pretty blessed in that. Get to do what I enjoy all the time. And I was talking to my grandson and my daughter about making a video and maybe passing on some of the knowledge I learned and some of the stuff I've learned while I'm woodworking. But what I'm gonna go first, before I get in too deep about the wood, I wanted to give a shop tour this morning and just show you where we're starting. And one of the reasons I'm making these videos is that my shop over the last few years, I don't know about you, but it started about 5 years ago. I've had over my lifetime, I've been in 5 different shops of my own that I made. I've had big shops, I've had little shops. I got this one's like a medium-sized shop. It's maybe on the smaller side. It's 2,300 square feet, and I built it myself. But what's happened in the last 5 years, and it's happened gradually. I didn't even know it was happening at first, but it kind of sneaks up on you. And I don't know if any other woodworkers had this trouble or not. It started. At first, I bought a few extra boards for a project, and I leaned them up against the wall, and then I'd be installing at a job site, and I would, they would be throwing something away, and I just couldn't see it, with the price of wood and this old trim or something molding. I couldn't see it being burnt or thrown in a dumpster. So I'd bring it home, and besides all the dirty looks my wife would give me, I started collecting this stuff, and I didn't think it was a problem at first. I thought everybody did it, but obviously, as I'm starting to watch more YouTube videos, and there's some beautiful stuff that these people are making. What I've learned, even after doing woodworking now for over 45 years, what I'm seeing now, what these guys are doing with their carvings and their CNC routers and laser engravers, it's just unbelievable. And what you can learn from YouTube, the videos and that. But I started as woodworking right in high school. Instead of taking a little harder classes, I was always looking for the easy route. I would what came natural to me. I was raised on a farm and doing I took classes like woodworking and shop and metal shop and welding and auto mechanics and anything that I could get around doing the real tough mathematics classes and stuff, I did. So then but even after that, I started, first job out of school was I worked as a off stacker at a sawmill. The grader was walking on the pile, and I would off stack the wood. So that was and then I went from there. I went to a couple different window manufacturers, door manufacturers, furniture manufacturer, and all the time I started a shop in my basement while I was doing this. Built a little shop, built a little bigger shop, moved, quit a couple times, started a woodworking business, a bigger shop, had guys working for me, and what it amounted to, at about 21 years ago, me and my wife cut down, just me and my wife, and we built this shop, and we started doing it. And actually, I kept it fairly clean. But then about 5 years ago, I started, like I said, it was gradual. It wasn't overnight, and didn't even notice at first. But when I started watching these YouTube videos, I realized that there was something dark. Something dark was happening to me, and I started looking around at my shop compared to theirs, a lot of these shops. And I even clicked on a few videos at messy wood shops, and they just didn't compare to mine. It's ugly what's happened. And before we go any further in this video, I wonder if you have any kids or anything like that, maybe this isn't the shop tour for them. And if you can't stand a little sawdust on your floor or a little I don't know, rearranging problems, then this is definitely not the video for you. I don't want to, I'm not gonna, and some of the names have been changed just to protect the innocent on this job. But so I'll start showing you around. I'm gonna start this tour back in by the garage. This is where our wood comes in. I got a planer set up here. We got a table saw here, and I've always tried to buy heavier tools. And when you're doing woodworking, it seems like if you're charging enough money, you have enough money to buy a few extra tools. Each project you can buy extra tools, extra clamps if you need them. So you want to make sure you're definitely charging enough all the time. But I got a joiner here. I got some racking some wood here I took from a job, a demolition job I got into, and did some remodeling for a house, and I took this wood. I'm gonna start making some projects out of that now that I got a little more time to do that kind of stuff, and down there, and I haven't gotten back in there. I was hauling a big project, so that we gotta do one of these days, and I'll make a video of what I keep in the installation van. I hate moving, unloading and even ever, but there it is. Here's a shaper. I got a little shaper back there. It's kind of hid, can't see it, but it does my drawer lips. It does on your drawer fronts. I got a shaper here that does, I do my coping. It does, it's double stacked. You pull this little board out, and there's two different profiles set up when I do my coping. The same with this. When I run my stiles and rails through this shaper here, it's got the double stack shaper heads for two different styles. We've done shaker doors have been popular for a long time now. Did a lot of shaker doors. I got this outfeed table. There's a router table underneath this. I made that. I did do a lot of welding. I used to do a lot more. I made that out of some scrap steel, that router table. And I had a bigger shop, and so it really packed me in here when I moved into this. And I'm kind of like a pack rat anyway, so I can't get rid of anything. That's part of why I'm making these videos, so we can do some projects and get. I actually took a job that I hated, and now I don't bother me at all. I'll do it now. That's an old jig. That's an old jig I used for. Used to do a lot of interior doors, and that way I wanted something big and heavy to put on the shaper to hold them little stile rail pieces when I coped them, and that was. So I built that. Got a little station here for doing dovetail drawers. I like that. I'll have to do a video on that. I kind of revamped this stuff. I got some stuff going on here that I think you'd like to see or like to hear about why we did that. Little clamps there. We'll have to make some drawers and show you how that thing works. Coming around this way, I got a little post full of nasty cords and stuff. Little drill press. Some more jigs stashed back in there. Can't have enough jigs. Yeah, I got a bandsaw here. I actually like a bandsaw. I did a lot of cutting on a bandsaw. We did a lot of, when I first got started, we did a lot of crafts, and I did a lot of cutting on a bandsaw, and then I got, this was back in the day when CNC routers were in the hundreds of thousands. You couldn't even find a little one. I kind of wish I would have got into CNCs years ago, or a little better, but I didn't. Here we go. This is my work table where I work. It's a little bit of a mess, and that'll be part of what we'll show a little bit more about this and clean it when we clean it up. And we got all my tools here. I try to keep them a little handy. That's all tools, little drill bits and different bits for the different things. I've got a bunch of little cordless drills. I like these little ones. They're not the big 20 volt. I think they're a 12 volts. Can never have enough clamps. You know, little radio. Here I got a little sander I bought. I kind of like that one. A little thing there. It's stuck on. You can't even see it. Some of this stuff is a hinge machine. I've had that close to 40 years. I think them babies are handy. We do all that full adjustable hinge, a soft close right now. Under here, there's another pile. This is actually underneath there is a lot of, over the years, I stashed my doors that I misordered and stuff. I don't know if anybody else has ever did that, but it's embarrassing once in a while. Really gets the wife upset when if we order a door wrong or order a drawer wrong. Since we've been here for the last 21 years, for smaller projects, I make my own doors. But for bigger projects, we've been pretty lucky. We're only about 10 miles from a Mennonite that makes just drawers, and another 10 miles from a Mennonite that used to work for me. His boy started a business where he makes nothing but drawers. So we got one Mennonite that makes drawers and one makes doors, and they can make them cheaper than I could hire somebody to help me make them. So I can concentrate on doing other things besides doing drawers and doors. Got some routers stashed back here. Here's a pocket hole machine. I really like this one. It's a low level pocket hole machine. And this one's just set up. I just do 3/4 inch stuff on that. Over here we got another. This one I do my 1/2 inch plywood. But my cabinet boxes, I make them out of 1/2 inch sides and 3/4 inch top and bottoms. And we got some drying racks back here once in a while. Got a cat over the window there. Some flowers I got through. This here's you ever have you do parts and you got to glue up like an island leg or a double laminate, just even 3/4 inch stuff. I got that I made this just for that. Welded this up. I was doing, I had a big, like I said, I used to do a lot of interior doors, and I got tired of trying to find thick enough wood that wasn't bowed and trying to get the bow out of them big pieces of wood. So I started buying just regular 4/4 and then laminating it, gluing it, laminating it with this press, and that works. That solved all my problems there. But I still use it quite a bit. Every time I had to have a thick shelf or a leg for an aisle or anything like that, square leg, table leg, anything like that, I use that. It just has a thing here where little cable pulley system thing where I can lift it up, let it down when I slide the wood in from the end over here, all the way in, and then I just let it down. I think it's I think it's about 10 inches wide. I can do on an interior door, I can do, yeah, it's 10 inches wide. I can do pretty much all the parts of the interior door in that. I just make them, I don't make them any wider than that. Here's some jigs. You always get jigs. You know, when you make stuff, you make jigs. I like to, here's some old stair jigs and that I used to, that's my old ones. I bought different ones, but that's what I used to use on installing people's staircase and stuff. And that kind of set us apart over the years. You know, you compete with other cabinet shops, but a lot of cabinet shops, they just want the gravy. They just want to do the cabinets, and but if I offered a little bit extra, a little trim work, I could get the job. Here's some doors here sitting, wait to go. Oh, the spray booth. I like that. Wife's been working here. There's fresh smell to it. And again, more of those windows. Spray booth definitely needs a cleaning too. Oh, yours look. What else? Some stuff. Got some old stuff in here that I gotta. Some dressers. My kids are. Since I been around home more, the kids have just nailed me with all kinds of dressers, and you know, I should put my foot down. But I got 21 grandkids and 4 daughters. Gave me 21. Blessed me with 21 grandkids. It's unbelievable. But how the. Come back out here, we got this. Got a bike hanging up there for some reason. Got some levels, you know. You can't believe how many levels and stuff over 45 years they come out with new stuff all the time. Huh? I got a ladder fetish. I got quite a few ladders all the time laying around. And then, hey man, that was kind of rough. I hope you enjoyed this video. And first one we made, I'm gonna make quite a few more different projects we make and stuff. There's always something going on. Me and my wife both kind of retired a little bit, but we still work out here quite a bit. We do kind of bit. I just finished working on a house for my daughter. Built a house for her, and we keep busy. This is my first video, and I hope to make more. We'll see how it goes, but I hope you got something from this tour, and I hope I can. I'll show you a few projects as we go, and I hope you can take something away from this. Hey, if you like that video, just hit the like and subscribe. All right, talk to you later.